Welcome back to Gillis TV. Today, I was at work. We have a bunch of signings in the NHL, plus a PTO signing. So let's get started. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button. And sorry about my voice, it's been a 12-hour workday. I just got home, came and did this. But let's get this video to 10 likes. Let's start with the massive deal that the Ottawa Senators just gave Tim Stutzle earlier. It is an 8-year, $66.8 million contract. And when asked on TSN 1200 what the money means for him, he said, "My parents don't have to work anymore." That's huge. That's a young kid noticing what his parents did for him when he was younger, and now he's repaying the, in quotations, debt back to his parents, and he's gonna get a pretty good Christmas when it comes to it. But Stutzle came in the league, shined right away for the Ottawa Senators. Last year he had 58 points in 79 games. So it was a minus 27 on a Ottawa squad that, goaltending wasn't all there. 87 career points in 132 games, minus 45. You can't look at the year before where it was the all-Canadian division where Edmonton ultimately won every game against Ottawa, playing Toronto, I think it was 9 times. Probably didn't help. Helped with his growing in confidence, though, as his growing playing against better teams helps a lot. But this is a massive deal by the Ottawa Senators. They had an off-season to remember for the first time in years, and they just, when we didn't think it could get better, they come out with this bombshell. Hey, we just re-signed Tim Stutzle to a contract extension, 8 years, 66 point some million, and their offseason has been huge. One point that still kind of worries some in some fans' eyes is their defense. Can they hold it together? It's a possibility they can hold it together. They did go out and get Cam Talbot to help on the back end that way. Is an upgrade from last year. But let's keep going. As you saw in the title, we got another RFA signing. It was bound to happen. Kirby Dach and the Montreal Canadiens have agreed to a 4-year deal worth $13.5 million over that span. And to be frankly honest, I thought when I saw this that money-wise, years are perfect. Money-wise, I thought it was a little bit over the top. I was thinking he'd be in that 2.75 range for him, considering what Yamamoto got with the Oilers, same with Puljujärvi, other RFAs got. But they got a deal done, and I said this in a video before. This can be a low-risk, high-reward signing where you get a guy for 4 years, like I said, 3-4 years on a deal. He could sign this deal, and all of a sudden next year he could take off and have a 50-point season. Well, I'm sorry, but if you have a guy making 3.3 and so change, scoring 50 points a season for you, I'm laughing because that's pretty darn good. Like I said, it's a low-risk contract with a high reward potential, and it's good for the Montreal Canadiens, who in this rebuilding has really shaped their offense and has done really good this summer. I did a video about it. I think I put them 4th because Ottawa, Edmonton, Calgary were ahead of them just by the players that they brought in. But this is a huge signing for the Montreal Canadiens, and Hughes was happy to have him. I saw a video on draft day. He was so excited to give Kirby Dach that call that it took them 48 hours to get a deal done, but happy to have him. This just puts the icing on the cake for Kirby Dach and the Montreal Canadiens. As Kirby Dach, like I've gone over a couple times, he's had 152 NHL games with 59 points, 71 penalty minutes. He has 6 points in the playoffs in 9 games. Like I said, money is kind of up there. I would have tried to aim for the 2.75 range if I'm perfectly honest. But it is what it is. Montreal and Kirby Dach can move on from this and continue thinking about the future. Now, like I said, it's signing season, it's PTO season, where guys are going to get PTOs left, right, and center coming up. And today, the Edmonton Oilers didn't want to be a Canadian team left off the news today, as they have, according to Cap Friendly, the Oilers have brought in forward Junstin Bailey to training camp on a professional tryout contract. Bailey is a right-handed shooter winger who's listed at 6'4" and 215 pounds. Split the 21-22 season between the Vancouver Canucks and their affiliate team in Abbotsford. With the Canucks, Bailey didn't score any points in 16 games, but he scored 15 goals and 27 points in 30 games in the AHL. The Buffalo Sabres selected Junstin Bailey in the second round of the 2013 NHL entry draft, where he spent time with them, as well as the Philadelphia Flyers and, of course, the Vancouver Canucks. Bailey has put up good results in the AHL, but hasn't been able to translate to the NHL level. Through 82 games over 7 seasons, the 27-year-old has scored 5 goals and put up 9 points. Given the combination of Bailey's size, production in the AHL, and the fact he's a right-handed shooter, is easily why the Oilers have decided to bring him to training camp. To put it in perspective for Oilers fans, Junstin Bailey's like a Tyler Benson. Two pretty good in the AHL, just can't make that jump to the NHL. And you guys might be going, well, Tyler Benson's better. Yes, Tyler Benson is better. But it also, they have similarities where in the AHL, both guys can tear up the league, but come to NHL, they can't do anything. It's like they forgot to score, forgot how to play the game a bit, in a sense, which, you know, a lot of people go through that. I hope Tyler Benson makes it past that. But as for Josh Bailey, this could be just a depth signing for the AHL team as well, where if the Oilers somewhat like him, sign him to a two-way contract in case of injuries and stuff, and then you could call him up, send him down whenever you want. And it helps with the younger guys in the AHL, having a guy like Junstin Bailey, not Josh Bailey, Junstin Bailey come in and show you the ins and outs. He's only 27 years old, but he's been in the AHL for a while, that he can help with the younger guys that are coming up in the Oilers organization, say a Bargot or a Lavoie, or there's Savoy, Tullio, Petrov's having, I wouldn't be surprised if Petrov's not in the AHL for the Edmonton Oilers. But that is it. That's just a quick update as Yamamoto scores on your screen, as Stutzle, 8 years staying in Ottawa, Kirby Dach, 4 years staying in Montreal, and Junstin Bailey signs a PTO with the Edmonton Oilers. As that is going to do it. I'm going to get on out of here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'll catch ya on the next one.